It's all over.
But with McIntyre the higher flyer, it was home time for Laura. Tonight, it's hard steel versus cold ice in the speed skating races.
There'll be no prisoners taken.
Anything can happen. It probably will.
Well, the competition is on.
I don't like it.
But one athlete is missing. Has the jump broken one of our greatest ever Olympians?
Medic!
Call the mountain stretcher in, please. Mountain stretcher.
Yeah, here goes the god wagon.
Hello, we're live from Austria and welcome to the jump! Last night it was Donald versus Laura in our closest jump off yet. There was just half a metre between them, but for Laura it was unlucky 13. And all this week our Daredevil celebrities have faced their fears, and tonight it's all changed for the remaining contestants as they face each other for the very first time. They are going to race head-to-head, all hoping for a place in Sunday's live semi-final. They are desperate to be crowned champion of the Jump 2014, and one of them will win that stunning addition to any mantelpiece. It would have to be a very big mantelpiece, but it is our fabulous cowbell trophy. Thank you, Alex. I'm sure you'll agree it's utterly fabulous. But things are getting serious now. No, really, they really are. Tonight, not 2, but 4 celebrities are going to face the most terrifying elimination on TV, the jump. All our remaining contestants have been safely cleared for the larger jumps, so the K15 is locked down. That means they have to at least attempt the K24, an idea that I personally find terrifying. And of course, there's that enormous K40, and I cannot imagine what it looks like going off that. Oh, now I can. Now, as we saw yesterday, we've had another injury in training, so let's have a look at what's been happening with Steve.
Steve's down badly.
Steve's down badly.
Medic! Call the mountain stretcher in, please. Mountain stretcher.
Steve's just had a big crash on the course. They're just sending the rescue wagon down to pick him up. When Steve hits the floor, he hits the floor pretty hard.
For everybody seeing that, seeing him lying there and not moving, it was pretty grim. He's pretty tough, you know, but he's 6'4" plus a bit. When he goes over, it's like a redwood going down.
A bit winded. Somewhere between my hip and my ribs. Took a nasty, I guess, with my fist, because that's the bit that's hurting most. 20 stone. It's not a little fall. I'm in the General Hospital in Innsbruck. We've had 4 or 5 x-rays, just been to see the consultant, and I have broken a bone on the back of my hand in my 4th finger. This means that I'll have to make a decision in the morning if I'm skating or not, but I'm planning to jump tomorrow night.
I was going to say, don't clap. Don't do anything. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So the break, it's a break, but you're not in plaster. Why not?
I had to make a decision if I was going to still be on the show or have to leave the show. If I put a plaster on, I can't jump. So I decided not to have the plaster on.
But what was the...
Consulted with the doctor back at home.
Okay, yes, your wife.
And she was happy for me to carry on, so I've got to carry on.
And I suppose she would err on the safe side, wouldn't she?
I've had lots of injuries and lots of illnesses over the years, and she's got me through all of them. So if I'm going to trust anybody, it's got to be her.
It's really nice, isn't it? So please just let me know you're definitely going to be okay to jump.
We'll see later in the programme.
Okay. But you did not take part in today's speed skating. You chose not to do that.
I chose not to. That if I have a big fall on the finger, then it will need surgery.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem is my ribs. I've got very badly bruised ribs, and that's what's causing me more pain than the finger. The finger's nothing.
What, like breathing?
Breathing, sleeping. Last night wasn't very good. Anybody that's had rib pains before is that we've got actually quite big rooms and big duvets. I wrapped myself up in the duvet and got into the cupboard and slept in the cupboard all night, so I could sleep standing up instead of lying down.
So because And now you've told me all of that, I feel really guilty saying this next line, but because Steve didn't take part in the speed skating, it means you will be facing the jump tonight.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, you're going to be jumping.
What a surprise.
Yes, exactly. But tonight our celebrities are battling for their place in the semi-final. But what will they have to do to get there? Well, here's Graham Bell, who has all the information and beautiful eyes.
Speed skating is where skating forgets about its figure skating artistic roots and turns into demolition derby on ice. It really is about fastest athlete wins here. Sharp blades, hard ice. This is a sport where determination and will to win will really, really be tested. This is on an ice rink. This means that there's no room at all, and all the competitors are fighting and jockeying for position as they race around the track. Speed skaters have got to have one eye on what they're doing, but also the other eye on the competition, because high-speed collisions are a norm. One mistake can send the whole field crashing into the pads. The blades are really, really sharp, so the athletes have to wear protective suits. They'll also wear chainmail gloves, because if their finger got skated over, it would take it clean off. For a top-level speed skater, they really need to have good explosive strength so they can have a fast start. They need to be technically very, very good, and also they've got to have a quick mind. If they do get a chance to overtake, they've got to take it very, very quickly. This is one of our only head-to-head events. Forget man versus mountain. Now our guys will be battling it out amongst each other. It really will be harem-scarum, demolition derby time.
So tonight, push comes to shove as all our celebrities take to the rink together. Will Anthea Turner take down Joe McKelvey? Take him down! Will Kimberly end up in a Donald and Richie sandwich? I don't know, quite nice. Let's take a look at our celebrities in their speed skating training.
Welcome, guys. This is your first speed skating session, and let's get your skates on. Let's have some fun.
I feel like Bambi.
How do you stop?
There's going to be some carnage, hopefully nice carnage. You know.
I just watched them skate, and I tell you what, I'm seriously worried.
Can't describe how scary it is, because everything... You all right, Kim?
And I thought they'd have had basic skating skills. Overall, for most of them, I'd say this is their weakest event. But there's one person who's really surprised us.
I hope that years of rollerblading will make this at least not so massively unfamiliar as some of the events are going to be.
Biggest standout for me is Marcus.
I'm really, really off. I thought he'd be good, and he's pretty good.
It's nice to feel like I've got an advantage in this one.
So it's shaping up to be a really interesting event. Now we're out in Austria at the short track. This is where the competition really kicks off.
Marcus is clearly the favourite.
I do want to win this, I do, because from the first time we put these skates on, I've been the quickest.
We can take him out, can't we?
His weakness is the start. It's going to be interesting whether that pressure gets to him and whether he starts making mistakes.
Marcus is really good.
Kim's pretty good too.
Kimberly is the most aggressive of the girls. That's a real advantage in speed skating.
I'm very focused and competitive, and I'm very self-critical.
She's going to really be powering the first couple of laps, but her weakness is her endurance. So come that last lap, she's going to really have to hold on.
She must be getting tired. Now, I make my move.
Joe's coming to the competition late, so he's definitely had a lot less ice time.
Got the embarrassing bit out of the way straight away.
That means he's actually pushing the boundaries, he's trying to improve. The others don't know how good he is, so that could be a real weapon for him.
It's work in progress, shall we say.
Donald's one of the fastest skaters. Technically, he's good. He's just lacking that fitness and strength of some of the others.
It's exhausting, yeah. I just crash and burn because I'm just completely unfit.
But if you can use the adrenaline to really drive him forward, then he can come through and be a real challenger.
There's nobody more dangerous out there than McIntyre.
Anthea seems to have got it in her mind that she's not so good at this event.
I don't like it.
I don't think she's really focused on getting everything out of it that she can. Anthea, have we given up on speed skating?
Rich is definitely the underdog.
He's had a few tumbles.
I'm certainly no pro.
But he's a worker. He's training really hard, he's progressing nicely.
That's nice.
I'm getting that.
Got to admire his courage. You all right?
Absolutely fine.
You might have your favourites in the start gate, but flick a switch and the whole thing could change around. The most exciting thing about short track speed skating is that anything can happen.
I love Donald because he literally just attacks everything, doesn't he? Attack, attack, attack. I'm going backwards. Attack, attack, attack. I've missed the bobsleigh. So that's how you guys did it in training. But look, just have a look at this skate. We've given it to Alex. We've had to put the protector on because we know what he's like.
Well, I've got a little less to lose than you, but I like to take my chances in these situations, Davina. But I tell you what, that is sharp.
Yeah, and you can see why they have to wear the chainmail gloves. It's absolutely brutal.
Marcus, this is your boot. I know that because it's got a sticker that says Marcus on it.
I've had to have a lot of help with that. All my stuff's really neatly labelled.
I mean, you were a clear favourite. You made the progress the quickest.
Until Joe showed up.
Yeah.
None of us had seen him.
Joe's kind of showed up, hasn't he? He's like really good at a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's a nice bloke as well.
Yeah. With great hair.
It's really silly, nice hair.
Fabulous hair.
He's going to do massive jumps and
I was going to get Alex to talk to Kimberly, but after the other night, with his reference to a pussy girl, I've had to keep him away from her, and she's...
Yeah, I'm sorry about
frightened.
that. And I do understand why you took out the injunction.
Yeah, she had to.
You've got to protect yourself in these situations.
Yeah, she's got to look after herself. And Kimberly, but I was wondering if you could show us the stance, because I love the speed skating stance.
So
give
it's
it
just
to
a
us.
bit like...
I love that. Like, ooh, game fit. It's amazing.
I love
Stop it.
this show.
No, stop it. Clear that mind.
No, I'm looking at the skate.
So, let's get things started. These guys all hope to progress through the heats and become our speed skating winner. The slowest in each heat will join Steve and jump for their place in the competition. So, let's see them all in action. It's race time.
You join us at the outdoor rink in Innsbruck, home of 2 Olympic Games, and today home to 6 celebrities who will be battling it out to avoid the jump this evening. Richie Neville with a good luck kiss from his girlfriend, Natasha from Atomic Kitten. The injured Steve Redgrave watching from the sideline there.
Auf der Bahn 1, der Sänger und Schreiber Joe McElderry.
Came in as a substitute, but the others are worried about him. They think he's a natural athlete, and they could be right.
Auf der Bahn 2, der investigative Journalist Donald McIntyre.
Donald, another substitute, has his ups and downs, qualified by winning the jump last night.
Auf der Bahn 3, die frühere Pussycat Doll, Kimberly Wyatt.
Kimberly, she's won 2 of the disciplines and was second in the 3rd.
Und auf der Bahn 4, die legendäre Fernsehpräsentatorin Anthea Turner.
Anthea Turner has battled all the way through, stayed with the competition. It goes into this questioning her confidence.
Auf der Bahn 5, einer der Englands besten Comedians, Marcus Brixton.
Marcus will be the favourite here. He's been the fastest in all the training runs.
Schließlich auf der Bahn 6, von der britischen Boyband 5, Richie Neville.
Richie, who started the competition rather nervously, was the first to win the jump, but has grown strength to strength since.
Go to the start.
4 laps of the 111-metre track, and the loser goes to the jump. And they're off. And it's a great start for Joe McElderry. Marcus on the outside. Joe is going great guns. Could he be the dark horse here today? But at the back of the field we have Anthea. Joe leads Marcus. Donald 3rd, Kimberly 4th, Richie 5th, and Anthea bringing up the rear. Very interesting to see whether these front 2 are going to race each other. At this stage, somebody would need to fall for Anthea to avoid the jump. Tactics have to come into this. They're going to have to do this course 3 times in total. Oh, he's getting through on the inside, Marcus. Oh, that's beautifully done. And he's coming up to Anthea. Oh, he's going to lap her. Joe will not catch him. And they're across the finish line. Joe could not catch him. Marcus has won. So Anthea Turner will face the jump. Round to the finish to take the applause. Good luck on the hill for the jump.
And it all went horribly wrong. I just don't feel right on these skates. I might not have skated well today, but I'm going to jump well tonight.
So there we have it, the results for Heat 1. Marcus coming out on top, but Anthea was last, so she will face the jump tonight.
I like that fighting spirit at the end.
I'm glad.
I like that because, yes, you are going to give it your all on the jump.
I was being tactical. I was saving my legs for the jump.
Right,
yes.
right. And let's just quickly discuss you two fighting it out at the beginning. That was a very exciting battle there at the front.
We did nearly take each other out in the last lap. The skates touched and we were both like, whoa.
Yeah. That could have been it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Anthea, which jump have you chosen tonight?
I'm going off Mummy Bear.
K24
K24
it is.
is mine.
Okay, off you go, Anthea. Good luck. You are our first celebrity jumping tonight. So, she's going to be doing that right after the break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the jump before the break. Anthea came last in Heat 1 of speed skating. So she will be the first of 4 celebrities jumping for survival tonight. One of them will leave the competition, and really nobody wants to be doing that at this late stage. So Anthea, she's chosen K24 mummy jump tonight, and she is ready at the top.
So getting herself settled. A couple of nights ago, she went for the safety jump, she said. She did 11 metres on this hill. This time she has to set a target that would test the others. She said she's going to give it her all. This is her moment. Stay in the competition. She has to fly like a bird. Conditions not the easiest, but I think they may well be the best jump she's achieved in this competition.
Anthea looked really settled and confident on that jump. The in-run, she settled herself very good balance. Could have put a bit more explosiveness in the takeoff, and a little bit of a wobble on landing, but otherwise a very good jump.
Good start to the competition. The target for others to aim at to beat.
You looked amazing waiting up there, so calm. How did you feel?
Inside, not quite as calm.
What about that landing? It looked a bit slippy.
It's like sugar tonight. It's actually quite warm for Austria.
Yeah.
And it's just a little bit more slippy than we used to.
Yeah.
But still landed it.
Well, it looked good. The last jump you did was 11 metres. You said you sort of played it safe. Shall we see what you did tonight?
Okay, then.
Let's have a look. 13 metres! That is absolutely fantastic. 13 metres. So that puts you at the top of the leaderboard and also
the moment.
at the bottom. So you need somebody to record a smaller number than that, or you will be eliminated tonight. But 30 metres, that's really good. Well done. Good luck, and well done, Anthea. Alex!
Darren, sadly you weren't still in the competition to do the speed skating today, but you did do the training. Let's have a little look at how it went.
Oh dear. Whoa! What's this? Oh! Doctor. Thank you. Oh. No.
I couldn't quite understand what you were saying at the end there.
Well, if kids are watching at home, just switch it off at that moment. I'm sorry. But this, I'm a competitor. I wanted to do well. I'd never been on ice before this show, so as it showed, and that was a bad fall.
What happened? Did you actually crack a rib?
Well, I would like to think I have cracked a rib, the way I've hardly slept in this last 3 weeks. I've had a lot of pain, a lot of painkillers, and it still hurts now, but I wouldn't mind having a go at it. I wouldn't have beat any of them. They were pretty quick, weren't they? They were pretty good.
Yeah, they really were. And, like, as well, when you do take a big fall and, like, you've had your fair share, but does it knock your confidence to keep getting back up again?
It does, yeah, but as you've seen, I like to laugh a lot at myself, but when it does hurt, it really does hurt, and that's when the language comes out. But you need certain people in for comedy. You thought you got Marcus in for the comedy? It was actually me. It was me and Amy. And Henry. You've got to see Henry skating. It's Pinocchio on ice.
Of course, speaking of comedy, Amy, the show wouldn't be the same without seeing your training. Let's have a look.
It's a bit uncomfortable. The first bit uncomfortable, and black certainly is not my colour. But it's quite exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I quite like it. I love my outfit as well.
You see, I mean...
Why do you do it to me all the time?
Well, I mean, mainly because I'm told in my ear that I've got to, but also, I mean, like, you seem to be enjoying the speed skating.
Do you know what? I really enjoyed it, but I was really bad.
Well, I mean, it's not for me to judge.
I was worse than him, Ray.
But did you get the right colour boots in the end?
No, I hated the black. They should have, like, white ones for me or pink ones. But no, the colour was awful. The suit was actually quite nice. I quite liked it.
Oh, OK, then. Another Paxman moment. Davina.
OK, time for the speed skating semi-final. The competition's tight. The outfits were even tighter. Who's going to be the next celeb jumping tonight?
Welcome back to the outdoor rink at Innsbruck for the semi-final of the speed skating event. 3 laps of the track, and the loser will be in the jump.
Go to the start. Ready?
Off they go. Will Joe McElderry seek revenge, or will he take it more comfortably to be sure of a place in the final? Kimberly at the back. Richie Neville's got to watch her, though, because he's only just in front of her. McElderry leads into the second lap, followed by Marcus. These two just can't avoid having a go. Marcus biding his time, I think. There's the bell, the final lap, and it's tight at the back as well. And I think Richie's in a bit of trouble. He doesn't like the bends. She's coming around the outside beautifully. She's overtaking Richie and goes away. And the front two come to the finish, and that's, oh, there's going to be a photo finish. And it might well be between the two at the back as well. No, Kimberly's got away. And there's not enough ice in the straight for Richie. And Richie comes to grief. Poor chap. He finishes last and will take on the jump. Kimberly fourth, Donald third, and sort out the front two. Has Joe caused a surprise?
Second to last bend, the pussycat doll just got ahead, and then I tried to catch her, but it was never going to happen. This puts me on the jump. I'm going to give it everything. I can't help but do that. So, watch out.
Nice to talk, Richie.
Absolutely. I've got to have something after that performance, don't I?
It wasn't that...
Oh,
listen,
please.
it's so hard, speed skating.
Do you know what? I'm just glad that's over, because I'll never have to speed skate again.
And the last time you jumped, you went off the K15, but obviously K15 is shut tonight. How are you feeling about that?
I'm OK with that. I'm OK with that. I had one practice run, so...
One?
Yeah.
What, off the K24?
Yeah, I had one today.
You've done it once?
Yeah. No, I've done it a couple of times yesterday.
Okay. And you're going to do it tonight?
Yep, absolutely.
OK, fantastic. Good luck with that. So, Richie, you can go off over there. Go get ready. Well done, Richie. So now we know that Richie's jumping. We don't really need to know who won, you know, because...
We so need to know who won. Killing me.
Just tell me what you were listening to when you were going...
All I could hear all the way around was Marcus grunting, and I'm trying to work out which side he's coming from. I felt like I was being chased by an animal, and I'm like, I'm thinking, which way is he coming from? And you look like you were going to kill us in that.
I'd have bitten you if I could have
Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look. We've got a photo finish here. Who won that?
Come on. I can't see it. It's not on the screen.
It's you.
It is. It's Marcus by a blade, literally. Well done, Marcus, well done. So Richie's going to be the second celebrity jumping tonight. He's going to need a few minutes to get up there. Probably won't need so long to get back down here. And welcome back to the jump. We're live in Austria, and before the break, Richie came last in the speed skating semi-final, so now he needs to beat Anthea's distance to be safe from elimination. Richie's chosen K24, the medium jump. He is ready at the top.
While Richie Neville, when he was on the 15, achieved a distance of 11 metres. He's got to better that by 2.5 and set what would be for him a personal best. He's got it in him. The jump to stick around. Needs to leap up. Is it good enough?
Well, Richie looked cool and calm at the bar at the top, but he didn't set himself that well on the in-run. And not a very good explosive at takeoff. Quite good in the air, not a bad landing, but is it good enough? I'm not quite sure.
I think he might be sitting uncomfortably for a while. See what the other two do.
How was it?
It was all right. It was a bit nerve-wracking, I must admit.
Was it?
It was lonely up there.
Oh.
There's normally 2 of you.
And so, you know, the last time you did the jump, you did 11 metres.
Yeah.
So you need to beat that In fact, you need to beat 13 in order to avoid being eliminated tonight. So let's have a look. So, Anthea is there. She's got 13 metres. That's what you need to beat to be in with the chance of staying in the show. What have you done? Have you done it? 11.5.
Terrible, terrible.
Disappointing
Very
for you.
disappointing. Yeah.
Turn back round. Tell me how you're feeling.
Yeah, a little bit deflated, you know. I haven't had much practice on it, you know, so a little bit deflated.
You're going to need somebody from the speed skating final or Steve Redgrave to get less than that.
Exactly.
For you to stay in the competition. So let's have a look at the speed skating final. Someone will lose the race, someone might lose a finger. Let's see what happens. It's race time.
Go to the start. 4 laps in the final. They will decide who goes to the jump by finishing last. 1 girl against 3 men. None of them want to do the jump. Ready. The first bend. Kimberly trying to keep the inside position, loses it immediately to Marcus, and he's away, chased by the other 2. Kimberly has a problem. Marcus went a bit wider then than he expected to. Joe McElderry chasing him. Oh, Kimberly losing her balance there. Marcus is attacking this course in style, but he's got to keep concentration. There's a mistake at his end, and suddenly he's nowhere. Away into the bend again. Kimberly is determined not to give up, but then she knows somebody in front of her might slip. Bit of a grimace from Marcus there. He really wants to win this. The bell for the final lap. Joe giving chase. Remember, until they cross the line, anything could happen, and it needs 1 person to fall. Marcus wanted to win the speed skating, and he has. McElderry second, Donald third, and in comes the brave Kimberly. Oh, oh golly. Touches Swan Lake at the finish. Well, let's see how graceful she'll be when she goes to the jump this evening.
No! Tried. I did all I could do, really.
Yeah.
I just didn't have enough in me to push it. But at the end of the day, this is a competition. I'm going to lock my happy butt up there and I'm going to jump as hard as I can.
So there we have it, the result of the speed skating final. Top spot goes to Marcus, our speed skating winner. And at the bottom there is Kimberly Wyatt, who gave her all, but tonight will be dancing her way to the jump.
Well, before we do anything else, we must congratulate Marcus 3-star. Yes. This was your event,
yes.
Was it not?
I wanted this one. It's the first one I've won.
We could tell by that face with your race with Joe. And funny enough, I think you may have said this.
I tell you what's going to happen, right? If I win all 3 of these, I'm buying myself some celebratory lederhosen. Don't tell any of the other guys. I'm just going to rock up in it tonight. Just no jump from me.
Amazingly, we happen to have some here in the studio. So the great news is, Marcus, we'll be seeing you at the end of the show in those. Off you go for your winner's chat with Alex. Do you know, Kimberly, what I thought was spectacular about that is it's actually quite hard when you know you're trailing behind and you can see you're not going to make it to keep giving it everything you had, and you did.
I really did. I was gritting my teeth. I was bunkering in and just going for it. Even when I knew I'd lost, I was like, let's just give one last push to the end, and I ended up on my belly.
But in a very beautiful sort of swan-like pose.
If you're going to fall, you better fall like gracefully.
Yeah, you did. So which jump are you attempting tonight?
Going for K24.
K24. So, Steve, as we already know, you are facing the jump tonight. Which jump will you be taking on?
I think I've got to go the same as everyone else.
Yep.
K24.
K24 it is. So you two, good luck. Off you go. All right. Okay, Alex, you're with Marcus.
Marcus, big promises, mate.
Big promises. I mean, that is fetching. I mean, I'm normally the one that looks silly on this show, but
yeah.
that's
going to be a strong look. I'm concerned. That's not real leder. It's canvas. I mean, that could chafe horribly.
I mean,
don't put your hand up,
sorry.
Dirty boy.
At least you've not got it on when I'm doing that. But I mean, look, you're the only contestant so far that's not faced the jump.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
That was my tactic from the beginning. Do not, on the programme The Jump, don't jump. I've been trying to jump, and every time I get on there, it terrifies me. Like, absolutely terrifies me. So I'm doing everything I can, hence this face. to not be on the jump. So, yeah, it's working out so far.
Similar tactic to what Amy had, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, similar, same approach.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. You just hit me there. Now, we don't have the schnapps moment because last night I was sick on Davina's shoes.
Yes,
straight after
sure,
the show, but
Thanks for that.
instead, we've got the lederhosen moment,
Yeah.
so you go and get changed.
Sure,
I'm
man.
going to
Yeah,
opt
yeah.
out of this one, mate.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Congratulations.
No Cheers.
Coming up, it's Pussycat Doll versus Action Man. Kimberly and Steve jump for survival. Somebody will leave the competition tonight. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to The Jump. We are live in Austria, where we've got 4 of our celebrities jumping for survival. The contestant who records the smallest jump will leave the competition tonight. Kimberly and Steve are on their way up. Earlier on, Anthea jumped 13 metres. As it stands, Richie's in danger with a jump of 11.5 metres. So that is the distance that Kimberly and Steve are looking to beat for a place in the semi-final. And here is what they're going to face if they get there.
Now it's time to race head-to-head. The racer that can take the risks and then still make the finish will win. The risks involved, you can crash into a gate. You can get too much pressure on the ski. The ski will bite and then high-side you. You will crash out. Speed skiing is the sport of skiing downhill in a straight line as quick as you possibly can.
Bend over, act like a bullet, and go.
I'm breaking it.
A top-class speed skier will accelerate to 100 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds.
Get your head down and go.
To achieve that speed, a good aerodynamic tuck is key. Stopping is the most dangerous thing. Another risk is catching an edge. It can put them on the floor in less than a millisecond. You need nerve and balance to be successful.
Go!
Right, Kimberly has chosen K24, the medium jump, and she is ready at the top.
Well, Kimberly, this is new for her. She's been a spectator so far. She's trained, of course, on these jumps, but yet to show us. Well, she landed before the fall. But where did she land?
She looked remarkably composed at the top. She set herself in the in-run very, very nicely, very low. That was one of the best in-runs I've seen. Not a bad takeoff, but she obviously wasn't balanced. She was sitting back at the takeoff, so when she took off, she was starting to fall back all the time, and of course lost her balance on the landing and consequently fell over. Oh, there you go.
But it's clean, and it will count, and it looked good.
Okay, so most importantly, are you okay?
I am okay. I really tried to hold it past that disqualification line. I just hope I did it.
Well, let me tell you, let me just find out. It was a foul jump. Kimberly.
That's me out.
Oh, Kimberly.
It's really disappointing.
Oh, God, I'm gonna have to hug you.
How
are you feeling?
You know what, the weather wasn't on my side. It wasn't,
No,
it
it's
wasn't
been a very
amazing.
tough landing.
When it's like this, your skis just come right out from underneath you. I did my best to try and get the length, and I think I just may have just overshot it.
So let's have a look at the leaderboard now. I'm afraid that was not a jump. So unfortunately, Kimberly, that puts you in third place. Anthea with her jump of 13 metres. Richie with his 11.5. Oh, Kimberly, you've worked so hard as well. Oh, dear, how frustrating. So, Steve just needs to land the jump. That's all he needs to do. So he is ready. He's about to attempt the K24, the medium jump, and he's ready at the top.
Just to add to the agony, I have to tell you that the computer came up with a distance of 14.5 there, but she didn't clear into the area that she needed to. So it's taken the pressure off Steve Redgrave. Little gingerly getting himself into position. did 14.5 in his previous jump. Still troubled by one hand, but I don't think it's going to hold him back now. Well, the distance doesn't matter too much.
No. Steve did what he had to do. He left the bar, got into quite a good in-run position, actually, but did hardly anything at the takeoff. All he had to do was fly through the air, land safely, and it was all over for him. But not a very good jump distance-wise, but it was enough.
So, Steve, you just needed to complete a jump to stay in the competition. The result is in. You did do that. Let's have a look at your distance. There we have Anthea. Have a look over here. Anthea's 13 metres. Oh, is it painful to even turn? Is it? Oh, darling. Richie, 11.5, and you have a jump of 9 metres. Hardly surprising. He's in agony. Steve, his ribs. But Kimberly, I can't bear it. How frustrating.
I'm so frustrated. Oh, I just really went for it. If you're going to do it, you got to go big. Went off the middle jump. From what I heard, it was somewhere around 14.5. But I just couldn't stay on top of it.
It was. And, you know, it's been great having you in this competition because, as we've said before, you know, in Britain sometimes competitive spirit is sort of frowned upon, but we've loved it in you. It's great. You've got the eye of the tiger and it shows in everything that you do, and it's brilliant. And, listen, good luck with your forthcoming wedding.
Thank you.
Very exciting. You've got all that to look forward to. So you have been absolutely brilliant, and we'd like to just show you some of all of your highlights that you've had during this series.
I've never been on a mountain as far as learning all of these things. I'm a little out of my element. I'm very focused and competitive, and I'm very self-critical. And that's just part of my process of hopefully becoming good at what I'm doing.
It's quick. It's very quick.
The winner, Kimberly Wyatt! Kimberly is the winner!
I want to win this thing.
Kimberly's got away.
He's smiling.
I know, I like that one.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Kimberly, and thank you for bringing us super-duper poses and flexibility as well, and some style and panache. Oh, look at Marcus, everyone! That is very fetching. Look at these little leggies here. Always keeps a promise. Listen, you, Kimberly, you're the 6th celebrity defeated by the jump, but thanks for being on the show. Thank you very much to Eddie Edwards, Barry Davis, Graham Bell, of course, Alex Brooker. We've got to look after Steve now. We're going to see you back here on Sunday at 9 p.m. for our live semi-final.
And stay tuned for the last leg after this. I've heard it's a decent show.
Yeah, apparently it's really good. Yeah.
Average, I think.
Okay. Night-night.